So in that case, first of all, Lorenzo, tell me where you and Had are, and Itash, and
Okay.
then Helma, you tell me where Itasha is.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would be kind of aware that Itasha needs some comfort and some privacy also for safety reasons. So I'm looking at that spot in the not really the top left, but like on the left of the map. There is a couple of those red trees. Three actually.
Yeah.
Big rock on the left, and there is a couple trees down there. I think that place could be rather nice because we can hang below the trees, and I guess it looks like some of those snake houses over the rock above us. So I guess Itasha could take. Farid thinks if we stay here, she can go above us and rest.
Yeah. Okay. And so, Helma, where do you want to be? Because she may actually want to be as far away from the two of you as possible for a while. I don't know.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Whatever you want.
It would be really, really nice to talk to Farid, but right now I don't see any possibility to do that. So where did you say you were?
Yeah, explain that again.
Just make it the one snake house that's far enough away, or as far away as possible, and big enough for me to change into humanoid form. So, if you say upper left, and those are all up there, right?
The little snake houses are not big enough for a human to be comfortable in, by the way.
Yeah, great. I didn't say I have to be comfortable. Yeah, I just try to hide behind them. If he sees me, I can't help it.
Okay.
So I'm going to be close to them, and they don't give much cover, I assume, but.
Okay.
There is this little depression behind.
Okay.
Right there in the upper right corner.
I put everything on top of that piece of paper.
Well, I didn't find the file I saved, so.
Okay. That sounds good. You're right. I see that. Okay. Perfect. So we're really not that far away from them.
No.
At least as far as the whole map is concerned. Okay. Now, Sam, you and Avmek have gone through a lot of area, but you also stopped at a decent time. So I'm going to say this is occurring a little bit later than the other character's situation. So it is well into the morning for you.
Okay.
Now, if we are going with the plan that you talked about, it's at the moment it is simply just a road trip across the rocks, right?
Yeah.
The question that I have concerns an observation roll on your part.
Okay.
So that's what I need you to do.
All right. Okay, I got a 66.
Okay. Avmek does not notice, but you see not very close, but kind of against the sky on the top of some rocks. You see the unmistakable silhouettes of a small group of dusters who are traveling about. And there's the only thing I can tell you is that you're too far away to see too many details, but there are certain things that are unmistakable. That they are not from around here. They are not the Quail people. In fact, you're probably moving out of common Quail territory now. hunters come out this far and things like that, but not very much otherwise. You're pretty far away now. But you are close to those kind of haunted areas that we've talked about that you came out of, but you're not inside them. They are right around the informal or semi-recognized edge of those.
Okay.
And in
so
fact,
that's clearly strange, right? Because like this isn't a place you really go.
No, it's not, especially because when you think about it, this is what your observation roll gets you. That's pretty much exactly the spot where you and your companions came out of that region.
Okay. Wait, Ron, I don't know if maybe I broke up when I said it. I failed the observation roll.
You failed.
I got a 66.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have
Oops. Okay.
Maybe I broke up a bit during that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, that puts us into a skill contest.
Okay.
Right. And the skill contest has to do with the rules for it's called a test of skills. I mean, and it's on page 155. We've done it before. So
yeah.
You have failed, and so has Ovmek anyway as well. He rolled an 80. And so
right.
Then right. So in that case, how much did you miss it by? And he missed his by 28.
I missed it by oh my god, 66 minus 28. Why can't I do that math? 32?
38
or something like that. 34. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
yes, 38. Jesus.
I'll click Sam. I'll edit that out.
Yeah, please.
I might put a funny note, but I'll save. Right. So anyway, the issue here now is that both of you have failed this observation roll. Now let's see how these guys do with their. With them, it's not tracking because tracking is following where you have been. They're following your old track.
Right.
So now it's actually their observation. So it's kind of ridiculous.
Okay.
Everybody's observing everybody, and we're just going to see who spots each other. Right? That's really what's happening. But at least the book gives us a system to do exactly this. Right? So we have to do it. Now, oh my God, they roll a 0-1.
Oh.
So there is really no alternative. You guys both failed.
Right.
They rolled a super critical and an automatic success. And so we don't even have to do the math and compare, the differences and all that crap.
Right.
We know it's going to end up being heinous. So that means that if we go to that other map, it means that you will find yourself in the most disadvantageous situation possible.
Okay, yeah.
And so it's just going to be the case that I'm not the best tactician for these things, so if you see an immediate and easy solution, let's help me come up with a better one.
Sure.
So I'm one of these people that if I'm playing a warp game and we deploy our troops into specific spots, the other player looks at me funny and then just uses all their movement points, just go through everything and get through everything. So, if we go to the bottom left of the map at the lowest level, you can see there's that little spot that it's like a little bend, right, that you have to go through where it's really dark brown. And if you're there, then if somebody commands that upper level just above you, and if they commands the tops of those two rocks in the middle, so that they have the high grounds on two locations in the center pillars, and then they also commands that shelf, right? There's no way you're getting out of there without being attacked from different sides, right? If you try to run, no matter what, somebody's got the drop on you.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
From anywhere. So that's the problem. You right when you realize, we better get out of here quick. It's a good thing no one's around. That's when these dusters basically appear. They're all armed with
Yeah.
bows and javelins, so they've got plenty of distance weaponry. So you can see 4 of them. There's 1 on each of those pillars, and then there are 2, 1 more toward the center bottom and 1 more toward the far left, all on that level that's just 1 level higher than the floor.
Okay.
For those 2.
Ooh.
So more about them. They are from the Jackal tribe. And they look like hunters and scouts. They are not warriors. And one of them has the same scarification that you have.
Okay.
So it must be from the Ants clan.
Right.
So these are small groups, so you're probably not going to be probably going to be easy to know his name, I suppose. So
right.
So anyway, yes, that's your situation. So let's move into role playing and pretend that we've got independent eyes like a chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody talk, and I'll just play NPCs from different spots, and I'll be okay.
Okay. I have to think.
No waiting. Nobody wait.
You 2 guys go ahead because I'm resting.
Oh, okay. All right. So Farith.
I set my roll, by the way,
okay.
so
I
I'm
think
healing
I'm
a little bit faster.
taking the chance to sit down. I guess I'm also kind of acknowledging. I think Had is doing better than me physically.
He's not as hurt as you, but he's certainly has stopped his bleeding and is
So the perspective of stopping for a moment is attractive to him.
Absolutely. Yeah, everybody. Maybe just a mutual look between the 2 of you. We just have to stop. It's probably possible to realize you've probably managed to get some water along the way. This is not an incredibly, it's very from a foreign human's point of view, it would be horribly dry. From a local person's point of view, it would have been easy to get some water from the available spots. So both of you are capable of doing that. And this is a traveled area. You're not off in the wilderness where you don't know where the water would be. So that's not so bad. You're not dying of thirst. And Had, looks at you and says, "What happened back there?"
I say something like, beats me through. It's clear we are meddling with something beyond my understanding. Specifically to the spirits. That part.
Have you been traveling with the ant woman?
I did.
She seemed obviously this was something going on with her. What is that?
I really don't know. Something about ghosts and people of the tribes, and I don't think it's much of our concern right now. I mean, what I'm thinking is, have you any idea of how far we are from?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he says that's not a problem. That's not a problem. I know this region well. We will.
Yeah, but the people that control it know it well too, and I suspect they will be looking for us.
He kind of does that sort of nervous, glance up and around